So welcome to this lab. In this lab, we're going to look at empower ADK agent with tools. So the overview here, this lab will cover the use of tools with agent development kit agents, from powerful tools provided by Google like Google Search and Vertex AI Search to the rich way of tools available in the LangChain and CrewAI ecosystem. There are many tools to get started with. So the objective in this lab, you will learn about the ecosystem of tools available to ADK agents. You will also learn how to provide a function to an agent as a custom tool. After this lab, you will be able to learn to provide prebuilt Google, LangChain or CrewAI tools to an agent, discuss the importance of structure, docstrings and typing when writing functions for agent tools, and then write your own tool functions for an agent. We will start with the task 1 to install ADK and set up your environment. So in this lab environment, the Vertex AI API has been enabled for you. Let's open the Cloud Shell Editor tab. So we're going to enter this command in the Cloud Shell. So this will bring you into the Cloud Shell Editor window. Next, we're going to update the path environment variable and install ADK. Okay, so now we're going to copy some file and then unzip it. Okay, it's done. Next, we're going to install the additional lab requirement. Okay, so all this is done. I can mark task 1 as completed. Now go to task 2, create a data store that will be used to ground the response on your own data. In the later task, you will use the Google provided Vertex AI search tool to ground responses on your own data in an AI application data store. Since this data store needs a little while to ingest data, you will set it up now, then use it to ground response on your data in a later task. Example documents have been uploaded to your cloud storage for you. They relate to the fictional discovery of a new planet named Persephone. A fictional planet is used in this case so that the model cannot have learned anything about this planet during the training. I go back to my cloud console and then I will search for my AI application. Choose this checkbox and continue and activate the API. I will select the create data store. And then look for the cloud storage, select. And then I will choose the unstructured document. Okay, so in the GCS path, I will look for this planet search document. Press continue. And the data store name, we call it planet search and press create. So in order to see the env file, you have to toggle the hidden file. And then you can see now the env file is created. So I'm going to copy the env file to the other agent directory you will use in this lab. Click the agent py in the LangChain 2 agent. So you will notice the import of the LangChain class. This is a wrapper class that allows you to use LangChain 2 with agent development kit. And next we are going to add the following code. So I will add these tools commands here in the agent py. That's it. And then run the terminal. Click the link to open the new browser tab and choose LangChain. And from here, we will ask this question: who was Grace Hopper? So you can see it's searching the Wikipedia. So if I click on the agent, you will be able to see the events and the requests and the response. We already finished using the LangChain tool. Next, we will look at how to use a CrewAI tool. So let's open the CrewAI agent directory. You will notice the import of a CrewAI tool class from the ADK and the scrap website tool from the CrewAI tools. So now we will add the following into this. So in the root agent sections, I added these tools here. Okay, so okay, the user prompt is out. Now I can enter the question. So I want them to get the 10 latest headline from the AP news and the information is out. That is good. So once you finish testing, you can quit it. Let's type exit. Okay, so it's stopped now. You can also check your terminal history by running this command. Okay, you can press Ctrl C to stop telling the log file and return back to the command prompt. Moving to task 5, use a function as a custom tool. When pre-built tools don't fully meet the specific requirement, you can create your own tools. This allows for tailored functionality such as connecting to proprietary database or implementing unique algorithm. The most straightforward way to create a new tool is to write a standard Python function with a docstring written in standard format and pass it to your model as a tool. This approach offers flexibility and quick integration. When writing a function to be used as a tool, there are a few important things to keep in mind. The first one is parameter. Your function can accept any number of parameters, each of which can be of JSON serializable type. For example, string, integer, list, dictionary. It's important to avoid setting default value for parameter, as the large language model does not currently support interpreting them. Second is return type. The preferred return type for a Python function tool is a dictionary. This allows you to structure the response with a key value pair, providing context and clarity to LLM. For example, instead of returning a numeric error code, return a dictionary with error message key containing a human-readable explanation. As a best practice, include a status key in your return dictionary to indicate the overall outcome. Example like success, error, or pending, providing the LLM with a clear signal about the operation state. Finally, docstring. The docstring is your function serves as the tool description and is sent to the LLM. Therefore, a well-written and comprehensive docstring is crucial for the LLM to understand how to use the tool effectively, clearly explain the purpose of the function, the meaning of its parameter, and the expected return values. So define a function and use it as a tool by completing these steps. Next, we're going to look at the function tool agent, and let's open the same agent py file. So you will notice the function getDate and also the write journal entry Have docstring formatted properly for ADK agent to know when and how to use them. They include a clear description of what each function does, as ARGS section describing the functions of the input parameter with JSON serializable type. A return section describing what function returns with the preferred response type of a dictionary. To pass the function to your agent to use as a tool, add the following code where indicated. Okay, I already added, and now I save the file and go back to the terminals and run this ADK web. So click the 127 link to open a new browser. So in the agent, we will choose the function to agent, and we will start the conversation. Say hello. The agent should prompt you about your day. So you will respond. You will respond a sentence about how is your day, and it will write a journal entry for you. Notice your agent shows button for your custom tool request and the response. You can click on each to see more information about each of these events. Let's say I reply this. Okay, so when I click on the get date, you can see more information about each of these events. So once you are finished, so you can close the tab and go back here and press Ctrl C to quit to stop the server. Now in the task 6, we are going to use Vertex AI search as a tool to ground your own data. So now we go to look at the Vertex AI search tool agent, and same old same. So we will look for the agent PY. So you will notice this time they will import the Vertex AI tool. The import of the Vertex AI class. And then we will, after you add this line, and then we will update the code where there's a AI research tool is instantiated in the path being passed to the data store ID. Update. I also have to update the project ID. And just now the data store ID. Looks good. Save first. And then right below here we will add another line and save. Now we will run the ADK web command again in the terminal. Let's click on this to open another new tab. And then in the select agent, we will choose the Vertex AI search agent tool and toggle the token string option is in the upper right here. Now let's type in a message. It's the new planet. This is the new planet we're talking about. So the model will have to train himself, because this is a new thing that cannot be found in the search engine. Okay, so that is the response. You can feel free to ask the agent more questions about the new planet and the conference where its discovery will be announced. When you are satisfied, you can close this browser tab. And then I press Ctrl C to quit the server. There are even more types of tools here. For example, you have long-running function tool class, agent as a tool, and also the application integration workflow as a tool. There's also another one called Model Context Protocol MCP tools. So the long-running function as tool class, this tool is a subclass of function tool. It is designed for tasks that require a significant amount of processing time, and that should be called without blocking the agent execution. When using the long-running function tool, your Python function can initiate the long-running operation and optionally return an intermediate result to keep the model and user informed about the progress. An example is a human in the loop scenario where the agent needs human approval before proceeding with a task. Agent as a tool, this feature allows you to leverage the capability of other agents within your system by calling them as a tool, effectively delegating responsibility to a specialist agent. This is conceptually similar to creating a Python function that calls another agent with function argument and uses the agent response as the function return value. Application integration workflow as a tool. With application integration, you can use the drag and drop interface in the Google Cloud Console to build tools, data connection, and data transformation using integration connector 100 prebuilt connector for Google Cloud product and third-party systems like Salesforce, ServiceNow, Jira, SAP, and more. Model Context Protocol tools is an open standard designed to standardize how large language models like Gemini and Claude communicate with external applications, data sources, and tools. ADK help you both use and consume MCP tools in your agent, whether you are trying to build a tool to call MCP service or exposing a MCP service for other developers or agents to interact with your tools. Congratulations, you have already finished the lab. Thanks for watching.